Hey there, everybody. Okay, it is freezing cold here. It's completely iced. It has been a hard winter. Starting in January, it's snow, then it's polar vortex, then it's ice, then it's snow again. Now it's ice again. Yesterday we had a thunderstorm, torrential rain, probably 1.5 inches, and then ice. So everything here is coated in ice. So what I'm going to show you today kind of looks brown, tan, with a white sky. You see that? It's like just a bunch of sticks and a white sky, but it's actually a really special area, which is why I am here. So thanks to Plant Native for some ideas. See, I am Jennifer of the common milkweed, along with Steve, who's not in the video. We have been rewilding this 3.5 acres in Morrow County, Ohio, for about 14 years. And so we have learned some things. We've made a ton of mistakes, and Plant Native thought, well, how about you share some more of that so that maybe anybody that's just starting could maybe skip some of the mistakes or learn from us. And so I'm going to share that over a couple weeks, along with some books that have helped us and that just keep inspiring us. And so what am I doing in front of this area right here that looks like a bunch of sticks? Like everything is just the same. Well, it's not. This is our bird shrub zone. It's one of the very first things we did because Steve and I are completely captivated with shrubs. Shrubs seem to have this bad rap in the world. I don't know why, but they're way cool. They grow fast and they offer their resources so quickly. So we have blooms in here early, we have food in here early, and things that happen fast in the natural world are really exciting, aren't they? And so right here you can see that I'm pretty close to the road. And so we wanted a visual screen as well. We used to have a garden right back here, a vegetable garden, and we had a lot of really interested people. And so we're very excited about that, but we also sometimes like to be not noticed, even though it doesn't really seem to go in our world. And that's all right, because this is for the earth. And so this shrub zone was those two things, for birds and then also for a visual screen. And so I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to just talk you through what we did really quick, because it was so easy. This is just opposite of where I'm standing. So you can see that we planted a shrub over there too. That is serviceberry. That is the road. And then here is the shrub zone. And so what I'm going to do is just talk you through this just a little bit, let you look at it for a few minutes, and then I'm going to show you the list of what we did here. I want you to imagine, though, for a moment, lawn, because this was so long ago I wasn't making videos yet. I might have a blog post about it. If I do, I will put it in the description. We do blog. Now it's quarterly, and it's at thecommonmilkweed.blogspot.com. I used to do it a lot, but quarterly now is where we are, and that is the sweet spot. So what this looked like when we got here was mowed grass that had grown up for maybe a year. So it was long sod. And then the tallest plant out there is a sugar maple. The sugar maple was here. Otherwise, there were no woodies in this area. Can you imagine it? It's pretty different now, isn't it? This seems like it might be really useful, huh? It really, really is. This is just a spectacular area. It turns all kinds of cool colors with the leaves, and then also with the different fruiting bodies. So since I'm not going to walk through here, I'm going to show you this list, but I want to let you know right at the beginning we had a trail that went through that mowed area, well, the non-mowed area that used to be mowed, and we planted all around the trail. We have let that trail go, and so it doesn't go through here anymore because it's not necessary, and it's more protective for the birds that we aren't walking through there and startling them into the road. Now, I am a paper girl. I love paper so very much. And so here is what it was. And there is what we did. So we planted mostly bare roots into the sod. And here's what they were. Staghorn sumac. That is the one that has spread all throughout the area. You want to be aware what sumacs will do. It's totally worth it. The bird food is phenomenal. The leaves are eaten by some really cool caterpillars, and the flowers offer so many resources to pollinators. A small tree in here is redbud, and then you can read the rest. But check out that diversity, huh? It's so much fun. And yes, we put hawthorn in there, and hawthorn is fabulous for birds. When I first learned warblers, it was in a whole grove of hawthorn. Now look there, I have that asterisk near the cranberry viburnum, and that is because we thought we were planting Viburnum trilobum, but we actually planted Viburnum opulus, which is a European one that is sometimes confused with the native, actually quite frequently, because they're fairly hard to tell them apart. And our botanist friend said, oh, well, you've got the opulus. And we said, oh, we didn't even know. It can be aggressive in some areas, we have read, but right here they died out. Now we did plant some cup plant in here, and that's on the edges, and then the asters and goldenrods came in on the edges as well. And then check that out. Plants that planted themselves: red raspberry, climbing rose, silky dogwood, and grapevine. So once we allowed this area to start growing, it's like, well, of course, it makes sense. It's not like anything. It's that the birds were in here and they planted other shrubs that they were eating, and vines, because it's all wonderful bird food. Pretty cool, huh? So, well, what is the benefit of shrubs besides offering wonderful food for wildlife? It grows fast for you and for the wildlife. It's a wonderful place to start. It's a wonderful thing to do at any time because they will grow fast. And the screen has worked wonderfully well. So we'll keep going on with this series over the next couple weeks. I'll cover a different area next time. So thank you for watching. Thanks for doing what you're doing. And if you like what we're doing, please give us a subscribe. Thanks, everybody.